Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. We are at the point where the air mass that's overhead is gotten pretty stagnant. So that means that at night and during the morning hours, you have to deal with low clouds and fog and maybe even some drizzle. And then you keep your fingers crossed that it burns off to some sunshine. And that happened yesterday in most places. Now, there were some exceptions to that. If you're along the immediate coast or just inland of the shoreline, oftentimes the low clouds tend to hang on a bit. So that is one of the variables you'll have to deal with. I was driving yesterday west across Long Island toward New York City, and I went from being in a solid overcast to mainly sunny skies by the time I got close enough to the New York City area and then headed north from there. So it is a frustrating time of year when these air masses stagnate, but we'll see what happens today. And if we get enough sun to break through the clouds, or at least the areas that do see enough sun breaking through the clouds, it's going to be warm. We'll see readings climbing up into the 70s. And in fact, from places like southern New Jersey down into northeastern Virginia, south central Pennsylvania, and Maryland, we could see temperatures in a range of between 75 to possibly even as high as 80 degrees. And going forward, it's just basically wash, rinse, repeat. We're going to have to wait until Saturday before a cold front approaches and then gets this out of the way and gets us into something different where we cool down a bit, and that'll happen on Sunday. Meantime, you're looking at the satellite loop here from overnight and early this morning. These bright white clouds that are back up in western New York and western Pennsylvania continue to be that as a result of the stalled frontal boundary that runs from there south and west back over into the middle Mississippi Valley. And we're seeing some showers and some rain, but that rain is again staying well to the west and north. And we don't see any of that getting involved here anytime soon. A lot of moisture that is running through the Northern Rockies and Northern Plains. That is actually producing snow in some areas, and we'll show you that in a moment. In the meantime, take a look at the view from Canada. And again, it's sort of frustrating where we really haven't seen very much change in the upper air pattern here with this kind of broad trough that's out to the west showing no signs of moving eastward. And the reason is, if you look on the lower right, you can see now the western half of Hurricane Epsilon coming into view, and that really is holding everything up. There's an upper ridge that's right between Epsilon and the trough to the northwest, and we can't really get that trough to shift eastward until this hurricane gets out of the way, which it won't do until probably over the weekend. It's just going to move very, very slowly. There we are, low up in southern Michigan, over Lake Michigan, not too not too far north of Milwaukee. The warm front that extends into western New York and then right overhead into southern New England, which again explains the fact that we see nighttime and morning low clouds and fog. Now, as for rainfall, the weather prediction, folks, now this goes to today through next Wednesday morning. So even though we are seeing the weather prediction folks picking up on some rainfall here of a half an inch to, in some places, a bit more, an inch and a half along the immediate coastal plain, there isn't much from southern New Jersey down southward. And this is all probably not going to happen here until next Tuesday, late next Tuesday, or into Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning of next week. And the other area to note is with that stalled frontal boundary is all the heavier rain that's resulting from the middle Mississippi Valley on north and eastward. So let's run through what we expect to happen. And again, it's a pretty straightforward forecast here for northeast Virginia to southern New England until a front gets through. And that is, nights will feature low clouds and fog into the morning hours. We'll burn off into some sunshine. That'll be the case, of course, if we have that today. We'll have that tomorrow. We'll have that Friday. Temperatures will get up into the low to mid 70s, provided you get enough sunshine. Otherwise, you're going to stay in the 60s. And then late on Saturday, as Epsilon finally starts to move away to the northeast, we'll you will get a cold front to approach and move through here during late Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. There isn't going to be much with that front. It's going to stall out to our south, and there you go. It'll be northeast winds here for Sunday. So Sunday, we'll see the first day where temperatures probably won't get out of the 50s. And then we'll watch lower pressures head toward the Great Lakes. That front starts to back up slowly but surely as a warm front. Maybe a couple of showers Sunday night into Monday morning as that warm front goes by. And then we're going to see our temperatures trend higher Monday into Tuesday. And again, won't be till late Tuesday or Tuesday night where we see a more important cold front come on through here. Epsilon this morning, as of 5 a.m. at 28.9, 58.3. That's several hundred miles east-southeast of Bermuda. Top winds are 85 miles an hour, moving west-northwest at 14. And you see the very, very slow motion here from where it is now until where it is Saturday morning. And then it finally will start accelerating to the northeast. So again, until that hurricane gets out of the way, it's really holding up everything as far as the upper west to east upper flow in the atmosphere is concerned. And for you snow lovers here, we'll give you a look of what's going on in the northern plains, in the northern plains and northern Rockies, and even into the northwestern lakes, getting to that time of year soon where snow is going to become more and more of a factor in forecasts. And here we have, I'll just put up the probability of at least 4 inches of snow, and that is mainly going to be up in the next 72 hours. Northern Rockies and across the northern plains to the Dakotas and into parts of Minnesota. We've got various winter weather advisories and winter storm watches up here for another system coming through for Thursday. And we will discuss that on tonight's Joe and Joe Weather Show, along with Hurricane Epsilon and everything else regarding the tropics and the long range and so much more. So do join us at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. In the meantime, have a great day. And just a quick mention, a reminder for those of you who are on the my weather platform on Patreon, we had a wonderful Zoom meeting. I'm trying to speak here at 6 o'clock in the morning. A wonderful Zoom meeting with members on Monday. We had a lot of fun, and we'll be doing it again next either Sunday night or Monday night. So we'll look for that to be put on the schedule at some point over the next couple of days. Have a great day, everybody. We will see you later.